Alright, I'm back. This is the finished product after cutting with that cutter that I used. You want to use something small. You don't want to go deep, especially, as you can see, I left it a little flap this time. I may have a little hard time pulling this up because I don't want to take the fuel line off, mainly because I don't think I have that tool. But I know I didn't have to take it off the other car. I may have to just pry it up a little bit. The less you take off, the better. But I left a little flap so I can put it back down. It would probably break over time, but I don't plan on opening it that much either. As you can see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts now you can easily get to. You also see there's a lot of dirt, so you want to clean all that, because immediately I learned on my donor car that didn't matter. Just blowing it off didn't work. That dirt's going to get in the tank if you don't get it all off right now. And you don't want that. So my next step now is to take the fuel pump out. This video is basically to show where the fuel pump is, how easy it is to get to. Just remember, you're using a cutter blade that's going to create a lot of spark. Wear safety goggles, wear a long sleeve shirt. Don't cut too deep, because as you can see, you're pretty close to the gas tank here. You just want to cut enough. Actually, that Ryobi cutter has an adjustment on it that you can make it to what depth you want to cut it. But also, you're going to be real close to your line here in the back if you decide to cut it all the way off. If you decide to go this route. And be careful, because you got sparks and you're real close to gas. So I take no responsibility. This is basically to show where your fuel pump is inside the spare tire compartment, basically in the trunk. I don't really know if I would suggest cutting it, but I've done it on 2 cars with no problem. There's no open fuel here, you know, unless you cut into the gas tank, but you can see it's close. The gas tank is real close, so you don't want to take a grinder or sawzall or something, because one spark, if you hit that gas tank, I just don't think it'd be a good idea. But this has been done a lot. I just never could find a video on exactly where it was. Luckily, I had a donor vehicle I could cut up and not worry about how bad it was going to look after. So this is it. If you do it, be real careful. I can't be responsible. This video is to show where it is. That's why I didn't do any video of me cutting it. Be careful.